Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So I thought in today's video I would show you how to get face glowing skin, which you can do at home. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, like and share, and a thumbs up. Right, so first things first, I like to actually sit down on a chair with my back nice and straight and in alignment, and you want to make sure your shoulders are back and just nice and relaxed. We don't want any tension in the face, we don't want to be creating any new lines. I also like to make sure that my fingers are nice and clean, and obviously the face as well. We don't want to be transferring any bacteria from the fingers onto the face. Now, I do like to use some form of slip. Now, you could use your favourite face cream, for instance, but I particularly like to use something like a rose hip oil, something oily, which just helps you actually to stop stretching and pulling and compromising the skin. So I've got some rosehip oil here. Now, you just want, if you are using an oil, just put a couple of drops onto your fingers. Now, I do like to use plant-based oil and also something which is usually organic if you can. Now, you just want to get the warmth in and the energy going, and then just gently place it onto your face and also your neck. Now, I like to do this routine every evening. You could do it in the morning, once or twice a week, but the more you do it, the better it is, and the more you'll see the results, the quicker. Right, so what I'm going to do first with the neck part is I'm just going to slightly pinch with my fingers, not very hard, you don't want to be making any marks, but just slightly pinch, and then just work up towards the jawline. Do that again. Now the neck is quite thin skin, so you don't want to be, as I say, too heavy-handed. If you do have long nails, you could actually just literally use your thumb and your knuckles. And then we'll just go to the rest of the face. This will actually help with the production of collagen. Just start stimulating and waking up the skin. And then I just like to work slightly up. I do like to avoid this part here where it's very thin by the eyes. So just avoid that and then just go along. And then with my fingers, I like to just go, as always, in an upwards motion from the neck towards the ear. And just gently massage the oil or your cream in. You could go a little faster if you like, and just work all the way up. You may start to find you get slightly pinky. That's completely fine. That's just the blood rising to the top of the surface. And then we're going to come to the jawline. Now at this part here we have lots of lymphatic nodules, lots of glands, so we actually want to start moving things across. So I like to get my thumb and my finger and just move across the skin. So if you place your thumb underneath your chin and your finger just here and just go across. And you can do this 4 or 5 times. At this point you may want to swallow. And then I just like to just get my fingers and just start to stroke towards, you could almost say, if you have lines there, but just to the side of your mouth. And then from the other side. You don't want to do a huge big sweep. I like to just go just across, like so. And then just tap the lips. Make them nice and plump. And then just above here, just above the lips, we're just going to massage. Just using my index finger here. And then just either side of the nostril, if you can just give that a nice circular motion wiggle. And then if you can just really, with your fingers, again, if you do have long nails, just use your knuckles, just go under the cheekbone and almost sculpt it under the cheekbone. This will actually help lift those cheekbones up a bit. Again, we have lots of lymph nodes under here, so you're actually moving toxins within the face. So I'm moving it to the side of the face at the moment. Just moving that, make sure there's no stagnation. And then with our hands, again with the index finger, I just like to rub very lightly between the eyes and then just work your way down the nose. This will really help, particularly if you have sinus problems. And then just move it down. Then just gently sweep again. And then when it comes to just above the eye, I just like to very lightly just move across to the side. As I say, it's very, very fine, the skin under the eyes, so you want to be very gentle. If you are heavy-handed, you could just use your ring finger. And then on the other side. And then we're going to get our fingers and just rub our temples. At this point, you can take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth to just get the oxygen to the head. And then from the middle of, from our nose, we're just going to work up past the third eye, heading towards the hairline. And then start to move across. I like to do this in a sort of quite not too heavy-handed, but you want to have a firm touch on this. And then with our fingers, just move across again. Right, now we're going to do a little bit of tapping and then finish with the lymphatic drainage, which is probably one of the most important parts of any facial massage. So with our fingers again, we're just going to lightly tap or use your knuckles. And just work again towards the ear and the jawline. And then we'll just take our fingers and just tap, again working outwards. Want to be fairly firm. Again, the lips and above the lips. And then across. Again, making sure your face is nice and relaxed. And just above here and just all the way across. Right, so with this, our fingers here, we're just going to gently, from the hairline, move down towards the ears in a sweeping motion. And just do this 4 or 5 times. And then when we get to the ear part, I just like to do just a nice circular motion above the ear. And then just work down the ear. This will actually help with releasing those toxins we've been moving around in the face and the head. And then get to the back of the ear. And then with our fingers, we're just going to gently sweep down the side of the neck to the collarbone here. And just do that 4 or 5 times. Doesn't have to be heavy-handed. The lymph is actually very close to the surface of the skin. And then from our chin all the way down either side of our collarbone, just give those a few presses. This will actually release any toxins ready in the body, into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Again, press a thumbs up and subscribe and share if you haven't already. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.